In this video, we're talking about changing display value in CSS. Okay, so to do that, we'll write our HTML body structure. Okay, then inside our body, we use let me make use of paragraph. Okay, yeah, paragraph will be okay. Let me say paragraph, which is p tag. Let me reduce this. Okay, let me say something like hello world, hello world. Hello world. Then I'll create another p tag. Let me refresh and make sure this thing is connect is okay now. Now in the second one, we'll be using. I want to be using the same paragraph again. Okay. I will say this one. I will not say hello. Um. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Okay. So these the two different paragraph. Okay. First one is hello one. Second one is hello everyone. So I want to add some I don't want to complicate this. Let me do this now. Let me give it a style so that there'll be a short difference between them. Let me just say let me give it a style. I'm supposed to do this thing in external, but I want to make sure give this thing inside. This thing will be a bit. Let me do it this way. Let me just do it. Let me just add inline styling to them. Then in our external file, in our external CSS, we'll now do the display, the changing of display value. Okay, so it's better that way. So let's do color. Color, let's give it a very visible color. Let me use green and red. Green. Okay, this one is no, it's not here. It's supposed to be inside this brace, inside the color. Say green. Okay, perfect. Then let me also add some font size so it will look okay. Let me add some font. Let me say font size. Let me give it 2 em. Okay, I think it's better this way so that it will be very visible as we are doing our illustration. So what I will now do, let me just copy this styling and then paste it. So instead of wasting our time, Control C, copy, then come inside this P, then paste it, and then change the color to red. I'll change it to red. Say red. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, I think the font size is okay. Now let me link our external CSS file. So under title, we'll now do that. Say link dot slash CSS file. Okay, start.css. So the external CSS is now linked. Okay, so what we want to do now, I want to change the values, kind of display values. Okay, want to kind of change their values. Let's do the simple one. Let's just call the element. We use element selector since we're using the same p tag. Since we're using the same p tag, should I use how will I do this? Since it's p tag, I think it will work. Let me do p. It's supposed to work. We're using element selector, which is p paragraph. Okay, inside display we just say display display inline. Let me say inline. See what happens. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so this one now it will just match these two to bring these two paragraph. Is already in block, but it will just convert it to inline. Make two of them to be in the same line. Okay, so another one I want to do let me change this to okay, let me just comment this one out. Control backslash. Let me comment it out. Okay. Then let me illustrate from inline to block. So it will look like a block. Okay. So let me do it inside here. Let me create this hello world and use random word of let's say about I think making it up to okay, let me just say something like yes, let me still use that same hello world. Okay, if I use that hello world now, how will it look like now? Because I want to let me just do another. Let me, instead of doing this now, let me rewrite what I wrote before. Let's say hello world. I think this will make more sense. Hello world. Instead of going hello world, okay. Hello world. Okay. So let me uncomment this one. Let me uncomment it. Control backward slash. Okay. Now I've uncommented. I want to show something now. So inside this, let's say inline to match two of them together. Then another thing you can do is you can use block. You can use block to return it back to what it was before. Okay. So I can say something like, can clean this thing and replace and say something like block. If you create it, to return back to block. So this is a block pattern. Okay. This is a block. This is a block pattern. Okay. You can see that. You can see it's a block pattern. But what if we want to? Let me illustrate so this thing will be well understood. Let me also comment this one and use inline. Let me use inline inside this place now. Instead of this hello world, let me create and then use random words. Let me say lorem. Let me say lorem, which is lorem 40. Enter. Inside this lorem 40, let me use inline here. Say span. Say span. Span. Okay, let me grab this text here. I don't know what it is. Let me just grab this random text. Let me cut it and then paste it inside span. Control. Let me say Control V. Okay, Control V is now inside the span. Then let me also do this. Let me duplicate it so I can easily. Let me say Shift Alt then arrow key. Oh, no. Let me stop this. Okay. Okay, there's only one span. Let me add another span here. Let me say span. Inside this span, let me grab. Inside this span, let me grab from here. Let me grab from here. Control S, cut. Then paste it inside this place. Control V. Okay. I think I'm done now. Okay. Okay. Am I having two paragraphs here? No. It's only span. Only span. I think I'm having issue here. I will have to clean one and make use of the other one. Let me clean from here down. Let me clear from here down. Okay, yeah, even this one self. Let me clean it. It didn't duplicate more than what I expected. Then let me also clean this one. Let me clean this one. Okay. I think I'm done now. Yeah, it's okay. We have about two span here. So all of them are inline. I still use the same color. They are all inline. Okay. Let me just do here. Let me start here. Let me not do this in inline. Let me do it here. Let me target span element and color it with ledge. Let me color it with ledge. Sorry about this. Let me color it with ledge. Color. Color. Let me give it red. So the span will be red. All the span will be ledge. Can see that to prove that, to show that it's inline. Okay, so let me take this thing down so it will not interfere with what we are doing here. So let me remove it from the view. Okay, so let's just be seeing only this one. So this tests are now in inline. So I want to make it in block. I want to convert it to block. So all of them will be separate. Okay. To do that, just put block here. It will return it to make it block. Okay. Put semicolon. I'm supposed to make it block. What is the issue now? What is the issue? Okay, I'm not supposed to include. Okay, let me do this. I'm not supposed to include it inside p tag, but that's what I'm supposed to do now. Okay, let me remove it inside p tag. Let me clean from here down, wipe it off. Then this one, let me clean this one. Let me leave only span and see it's supposed to work. Then this is span. Let me clean from here. Let me here. Let me clean here. Okay, then let me also clean this one. Okay, what else again? Let me also clear this one. Okay, okay. In block. Okay, what if I do inline here? So this thing is supposed to give me, let me say display colon, then inline. Let me see what will happen in inline. All of them are in inline. Then what if I do, oh, I'm the one that did mistake. This thing is supposed to be I'm targeting span, not paragraph again. This is where the error is coming from. Okay, so let's now do block. Say do block. You can see the difference now. It now separates two of them, showing that there are two different. It just converts this span to a block, the contents to block. You can see all of them are taking new line. Okay, so I can return it back to inline. If I return it back to inline, you can see the difference now. It match two of them as one line, but block will give them a separate line. So block, okay, you can see this just separate them. So that is it for you can use other values and try it out and see what it will give you. So I'm stopping this video here. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.